Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we're about halfway through Power Hour right now, and lo and behold, the markets have pretty much all the indexes have gone red, other than the Russell, which is still up a little bit. I think last video I made it was up about 0.9%. Now it's up about 0.15 as we have the NASDAQ down 0.2, S&P's down 0.5% as the Dow, believe it or not, it is down the most. It's hurting the most today, guys. It is down 0.6% as the VIX is up another 4%. So we got to break down the markets in this video very quickly, and I'm going to break down oil. We'll take a look at gold and silver, and we'll talk about how just a couple of stocks are looking right now, in the middle of Power Hour. So sit back, relax, take a sip of whatever you guys got. Cheers as always. Thanks for tuning in, guys. You guys are awesome, and let's just dive into the video. So again, midway through Power Hour, and we're selling off. It looks like that little rally we saw in the pre-market this morning, really, it was just a bull trap. And very clearly here, what we're noticing is another thing kind of to build on what I talked about in my last video. We ended up not only failing, like I said in the pre-market on that little rally that we had, we failed at 370. We not only did that, but we also now, as of the last couple of hours, we took out 363 here on SPY. You guys can see that was the bottom of the horizontal channel we were talking about in my last video. We broke under that. In fact, we hit $360, and I think that's actually a fresh low on the 4-hour chart as well. Yep, it is. So today, on the 4-hour chart, guys, on SPY, we hit a fresh low. And you guys know 360 is a big level. My resistance. My alert is right there. And if we do break under that point, I'm still sticking to this. I'll say it again, guys, for all of you maybe that didn't know. I'm thinking if 360 breaks, we start to slowly fill the gap down to that pre-COVID crash high on SPY, which, believe it or not, guys, even though SPY's down a ton, it's down about 25% in the past couple of months, it is still above the pre-COVID high. Think about that. We're still above the pre-COVID high. And again, if 360 breaks, that's probably where we're going to fill the gap down to, right about 340 here on SPY. And Triple Q, if I pull this up and see what's going on here on the 5-day, we can see, just like SPY, it is slowly starting to break under the bottom of this channel. 273, 2 roughly has been support, and earlier in the day, we got just under barely, actually, we didn't even get under 272. So this looks a little bit better than SPY, to be honest, but the fact that we have a death cross here, we're well under the moving averages, well, at least the 180 SMA on the 5-day chart. This looks like it's setting up for a break under 270. And my alert is right at 270. Mark is at or below. If that point breaks, we're probably going to go down, in my opinion, to that. Maybe not all the way down right away to the pre-pandemic high, which for Triple Q is right around 235. But we could start, making our way there at least. Who knows? I mean, if 270 breaks, 260 is another big support from, when was that? September of 2020, so 2 years ago roughly, we were holding about 260 before we rallied up. So I think if 270 breaks, we fill the gap to 260. If 260 breaks, then we pretty much have a wide open down gap here to about 235, 240, which roughly is that high from the pre-COVID crash. So what do you guys think, man? This is not looking good. We're setting up by the looks of it. I mean, come on, just clear the set. Let me just clear the set. I'll reset my alerts later. Let me just show you this. Does this not look like a textbook descending triangle? I mean, this looks like it's going to collapse any day now. Even worse. Look at that. I mean, this is the 3-year chart on Triple Q. That's a descending triangle, and we're seeing it as well here on SPY. If I clear the set, I'll cancel the alerts. Actually, maybe I don't even need to do that. I'm just making more work for myself. But look at this. We have clear descending triangle. You guys see that? So the way that plays out is, if you didn't know, a descending triangle, we break the support and we see a leg down, which in this case, 360. If we get the leg down to 340, that's the descending triangle playing out here on SPY. And if Triple Q gets down to 235, 240, that's the descending triangle playing out on Triple Q. So what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments, and feel free to hit that like button. Feel free to hit that like button if you all are finding value. It really helps me out overall in the YouTube algorithm, and I appreciate you guys as always. So let's take a look at oil/CL. Let's pull it up. Crude oil is actually up on the day today, guys, 2.4%. It's fighting right in the actually not even mid 70s anymore. We're now in the high 70s at about $78.50 a barrel. And I think I said this a couple of videos ago, maybe yesterday at some point. I was talking about oil, maybe the day before, saying how it was getting pretty oversold, and I thought it was going to see a relief rally before it got to the low 70s. And this is what we're seeing pretty much. We were at 76, we were way oversold. And again, I thought it was going to see a bit of a rally, maybe towards $80 before it were to go down to 70 to 72 a barrel, which will it get there? Who the heck knows? I don't know. But by the looks of it, clearly, even though we're seeing a little rally today, 2.5% green day, crude oil is still being dominated by the bears. There's no doubt about it. Here on the 4-hour chart, we're well under the moving averages. We have a death cross. And who knows? This rally could continue. Maybe from 78, where it is now, to 80, 81, 82. Maybe it meets those moving averages. And to be honest, I think this will happen. We'll get to the moving averages, and then we'll get rejected again, like we have time and time again over the past couple of months, until the technicals prove me otherwise, which right now they're not. So I'm thinking any rally on oil, you got to be careful until the technicals prove me otherwise. That is what I'm thinking. And let me pull up gold and silver here. Let's see these charts very quickly. I haven't looked at them in a while. Yeah, gold is not looking good, guys. Gold is now down to 16. It just hit a low, 16.27 an ounce. It's officially down 21%. So we have a bear market for gold. It doesn't look like it wants to reverse at all. We have a death cross. We're under the moving averages. Not good for the bulls at all. And we have silver, probably the same. It's downtrending. We're under the moving averages. We don't quite yet have a death cross, but we're probably going to get one any day now, by the looks of it, especially if it's holding under 19, which now it's down 0.75%. It's actually getting to the low 18s. It looks like it's going to collapse any day now. That's what I'm looking here at the charts. And it's crazy because, you would have thought silver and gold, yes, long-term, they're great inflation hedges, fantastic, and I still believe they are. But right now in this time period, they're pretty much, they're not up. They're not really, well, I guess if you look at the 1-year chart, let's see, 1-year chart, they're down. So, yeah, they're not doing that well recently. I mean, you could argue, all right, fine. If you bought silver in February of 2020, you'd be break even right now. And gold and inflation's gone crazy since then, so maybe you would have done well. But whatever, it's not doing as great, let's just put it this way, as I thought it was this year. I think in the beginning of the year, one of the calls I made was that gold and silver were going to crush it this year, and they started off the year doing very well. That's the truth. You guys remember, if I pull up the gold chart, this was crushing it up until the war broke out in, Ukraine with Russia, all that craziness, right? And to be honest, I haven't been keeping up with that too much. I probably should have my ears more, in tune with what's going on over there because it's affecting Europe now. So there's a lot of things going on. But overall with gold, it started off the year at about 18-something hundred an ounce, roughly, and then it ran all the way to 2,000. So initially, my call was right. But to be honest, I thought it was going to hold that 2,000 level throughout the entire year, maybe even start pushing over 2,000, maybe to 21, 22. So, yeah, I mean, I was wrong on that call, 100%. Initially, I was right, but now, months later, as 2022 is almost over, gold's it hasn't done as well as I thought it was going to do, to be honest. Silver as well. And I don't own silver. I personally own gold, which is why I talk more and focus more about gold. And the truth is, I'm not selling my gold. I'm still holding on to my gold, guys. All I'm saying is it hasn't done as well as I thought it was going to do. And even if gold was up to 2,200 an ounce right now, I wouldn't sell it anyway. I mean, I'm holding on to my gold for a while, a long time. I don't plan on selling it ever, to be honest. But I'm just saying I was wrong. And that's what a lot of YouTubers got to do. They got to be honest and, claim, or not claim, but I just got a text while I'm trying to say this thought here, guys. Sorry about that. But a lot of YouTubers, they just don't tell the truth, or they sugarcoat, they BS, they say things like, oh, I've never been wrong, I've never done this, I've never done that. But we all know it's BS, right? I mean, we've all had bad calls. We've all been wrong. It's just the reality of the matter, and I'm not scared to admit it. Here I am. So, and again, I'm still long gold. And if you guys go on YouTube and type in Stasser Fest gold unboxing, there's a video that I made probably 2 years ago at this point, a while ago, showing you some of my gold collection. So if you're interested in that, I doubt any of you are, but if you are, go on YouTube, type in Stasser Fest gold unboxing, and you will see a video. And I forget how much gold I had in that video. Not a crazy amount, probably maybe like 20 ounces. They're not 20 ounces. 20 grams or an ounce, I forget. You go watch the video. And I've gotten more since then, and I have a decent collection, but I don't know. Go check it out. So what do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Kind of rambled a little bit there on gold and silver. I'm not sure if you guys are interested in that. And to be honest, if you're not in gold and silver, I'm not trying to say it's a horrible investment, or not even an investment, but a horrible hedge, right? I'm not trying to say that at all. I'm just saying it hasn't done as well as I thought it was going to do this year. But that doesn't mean it's not a good buy now. You know, if I didn't have a decent gold position already, I'd be buying some gold right now. I'd be buying a little silver. So I'm not buying any right now because I already feel comfortable with what I have. I mean, you know, and I'm not some kind of, crazy gold bug or anything like that, but I do believe in having a little bit in your portfolio. And again, I'm comfortable with what I have, but if I didn't have what I have right now, I'd be buying. Let's just put it that way. I'd be buying a little bit and slowly accumulating over time. So with that being said, guys, we might as well wrap the video up. We talked about the markets, and in my next video tonight, we're going to talk about some more stocks. I kind of rambled a little bit too much in this video, and we're a little too long here. I want to keep this one short, so I'll wrap it up. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button, subscribe, get your 15 stocks from Moo if you want. 15 free stocks, each of which could be valued up to $2,000. Just use my link down below, deposit any amount of money, or $100 rather, for Moo, and you get those 15 stocks. And if you use that Webull link, deposit any amount on Webull, you get 12 stocks, each up to, actually, all of them could be valued up to $30,000 or some crazy number like that. So all the details are linked down below, guys. I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace out.